I decided to add a quick lesson here on how to approach, build it, brand it, and scale it, just so that you have a clear understanding of, no matter where you're at, what lessons you can skip over and or what lessons you should do depending on where you are in your business. So remember, build it, brand it, scale it is a complete system that meets you exactly where you are in your business journey, whether you're just starting out or you're ready to explode your reach. So the reality is everyone's coming into this program at a different point in their business. Some of you are brand new and still figuring out what to sell. Some of you are a few years in trying to turn your passion into consistent income. And some of you, that top 10%, are already seasoned entrepreneurs with established offers and an audience who's ready to go big. So whatever you're at, this system is going to meet you exactly where you are. If you're in the build it phase, if you're still validating what to sell and you're looking for your next stream of income, this section is going to be your playground, especially if you don't have anything to sell yet. The things that we wanted to give you multiple income opportunities if you've never done this before, because it's going to depend on what you're seeking to do. We wanted to give options just to make sure that there'd be no excuse not to do it. The $5 membership strategy, it works whether you're brand new or you have a 6 or 7 figure business. It becomes your hub, the place where you're going to store your blog posts, your YouTube videos, your freebies, your lead magnets, your client invitations. It's like a living, breathing ecosystem that builds your list, grows your following, and gets you paid even while you sleep. We recommend that everybody from newbie to seasoned do this first. And if you are wildly seasoned, that you only do this and you can skip on to the brand it section afterwards, you're going to want to make sure to reference the GPT that I have under this lesson. That is a quick access GPT that no matter where you are in the build it section, you're going to be using that GPT to do hand raisers to get people to be like, oh, I want to be in your $5 membership, or I want to do a research call to help you with one-on-one clients, or I want to buy your one-on-one services, or the thing that's going to get people to raise their hand. That GPT is going to work in conjunction with this and any of the products that we have here, and any of the products that you might already have established that we're not teaching you here, like selling courses, selling memberships, or any of those things, is also included all in one GPT, where you're going to create the hand raiser, which is going to be the thing that's going to get people to raise their hand and be like, I want to join your $5 membership. I want to book you for a one-on-one client. I want to take your course. I want to take your membership. And you're going to take the content that GPT creates and then go into brand it and be able to create awesome images that are going to go with the GPT. You're going to be able to create awesome videos that are going to go with the GPT production. So that's why it's important that even if you're seasoned, that you don't fully skip out on this module. If you're super seasoned, you can skip out on the majority of it if it's not of interest or focus for you right now, and just make sure to do this and make sure to use the GPT no matter what. Okay, so why are we doing the $5 school membership and writing so hard on it? It's because the general thing that coaches do is they often have interest Facebook groups and they die in a week. They hide your content from the audience. The algorithms control how many people can actually see. Like, we just had a Facebook group that had 2,500 people in it not even a month ago. And I went in and posted something we were doing and we got a reach of 10 people. You have to consistently post in it or the group dies, right? It's gatekeeping, it's wasted effort, and those groups die often. But with school, you have 100% reach. You have no algorithms, no gatekeeping, no wasted effort. You turn audience into buyers, turn buyers into fans. And unlike a Facebook group that dies in a week and hides your content from your audience, a school membership gets you that 100% reach, no algorithms, no gatekeeping, no wasted effort. And even if you have a killer business, this $5 school strategy will help turn your audience into buyers and your buyers into fans, which we are actually in the process of doing, which is why you're hearing, me talk about the AI Cash Flow Club in these lessons, because some of them I'm doubling up so I don't have to film double the lessons. But so you can start to see the difference between both of the memberships so that you're getting ideas for your own $5 school membership. It's very inception-y, but it should help you. And there's a very important reason why we're having you do the $5 school membership, because it works so incredibly well with Facebook ads to be able to sell people into it, and where you're going to get a strategy in the Scale It section that is going to blow your mind, that is going to allow you to get paid $5 reoccurring members in with ads on autopilot. That's going to create not only an incredible income with just $5 a month in reoccurring. The person you're going to follow is generating $45,000 a month with their $5 membership using the strategy we're going to recommend that you use. And it becomes the foundation for everything that you sell later. So like it becomes the foundation for how you fill out your retreat. You fill up your retreats, when you write a book, it's your first people that you get to promote. They become your street team. When you have a YouTube video, they're the first people to get notified to go in and comment on your YouTube. It becomes this community that you actually have control over, which I feel has been really missing in the marketplace. And it's generating revenue for you at the same time. It's incredible. We're even testing doing it with launches right now. So really powerful. So how this phase works, you're going to choose one of the Build It strategies and stack them. That could mean $5 school membership, then one-on-one clients, then GPTs, then affiliate income. If you're a newbie person who's never done anything like this before, you're starting from scratch, you just want to see the whole entire process, go in that order, okay? But here's the thing. I want you to complete one strategy first, and then use the GPT and the images and or videos to start filling it. So you're going to gradually get through all of these things. You don't need to do all of them at first and then go brand it. You need to choose a strategy, specifically the $5 membership first, and start to fill it before you move on to the next phase if you're a newbie. If you're a seasoned person, you're just going to do the $5 membership and use the GPT and then continue to brand it, and you're not going to worry so much. You can come back and reference this later, okay? You want to fuel your content with the right tools. You'll use the Sparkstarter, Handraiser, GPT to write content that attracts right people to whatever you're selling, that fuels your posts, your videos, your emails, everything you create later, and brand it and scale it. So no matter where you're at, this part of the process gives you something to sell now. That's the main thing. Real messaging to promote it and confidence to launch it. The amount of time that people have wasted being like, I don't know what to sell. The $5 membership is going to allow you to sell before you're ready, before you have a product, before you come do the beta rebellion with us, before you have a course, before you figure out what kind of even coaching you want to do, before you can even get a one-on-one client. You're going to have something to sell, which you get to match up with these beautiful AI images and these amazing videos that you're creating with things like Sora and all this stuff. And you can start selling right now. And I can't emphasize this to you enough because of how many people drag their feet for months, weeks, and even years and don't sell anything because they are scared and they don't know what to do and everything. This is baptism by fire. This puts the fire under your booty to get out there and sell something. And then you might have so much fun in the $5 membership that you don't sell anything for a while. You can start stacking those $5 reoccurring members, and it's an amazing experience for new entrepreneurs trying to figure out what the F they're doing, okay? So just follow this. You do the strategy, you do the GPTs, you fill it up. So I want to say right now that even though I'm telling you that the advanced people here would be skipping some of the one-on-one strategies and everything, I want you to live by this as the rule for Build It. That you are going to build your $5 membership first, and you're going to find out in all the next videos why this is and how to stack and everything. So before you get scared or anything, you're going to understand why it's amazing and you'll feel really confident in doing it, okay? Here's the thing. Once that's set up, then you're going to start using the GPT to start promoting it, even if you plan on doing the one-on-one or selling GPTs or selling affiliates. We want you to practice that essentialism model where you focus all on one thing and you get that system up and going with how you're promoting, how you're filling people into that membership. It's going to teach you so many skills around community management, about how to deal with clients on. It'll create the following that's actually paying you to be there. It'll help you deal with people who, want to be in your world and then be out of your world. Like, you're going to be attracting this amazing group of people that is going to allow you to figure out how to even create products and services. And if you have products and services, it's going to create the people you're going to sell to. It's a really important part of the process. And I just want to get you in hyper speed. I want you just to fully commit to the $5 school membership, and that you're going to go to brand it and start learning the AI images so that you can piece them together with the GPT so you have the writing done, the image done, and the product ready to sell. When you move forward, and here's the thing, once you've validated your offer, like the $5 school, and you get those first sales in, you don't need to finish every single video in this section before you move on. As soon as you got something that's selling, you can head to brand it, and you're going to make sure it looks like the premium offer it deserves to be. So you won't get caught in for the next 6 months. If you get caught in this section for the next longer than 14 days, you are not doing this program correctly, okay? You build the $5 school, you go fill it, and then you continue on with the next part, no matter what phase you're in. So when you get into brand it, this is where things start looking next level. You're going to learn how to use AI to create jaw-dropping visuals, cinematic videos, high-end web design that makes your brand impossible to ignore. This is where we take your validated offer and make it look worth every dollar. Now, here's the thing. You're going to be interchangeably using the image section, the AI photo brand school, and the AI film school section a lot. It is going to be a hot second before you likely are going to build your website. Now, if you're in a mode where you already have a beautifully validated offer, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you need a new sales page or you need a new website, get on with your bad self. Like, you can go do a website if you feel ready for it, but 90% of you here don't need a website, and you don't need to have a sales page for a $5 school. School has all that built in, and you don't need those things to get a one-on-one client, and you don't need those things to sell a GPT, because the GPT part of it has its own built-in sales page. So the website and the sales pages that you're going to be developing are going to be like the last thing that you do. You might even do it after Scale It, right? So it's there because it's important and people need it. And it's especially important if you're here because you're a designer and you need to learn these skills because it's a part of your service. But for the most part, I cannot emphasize to you enough that you don't need to get stuck in the web design part to prevent you from selling. And if you find yourself dilly-dallying and getting stuck in sales page or website design because you're scared of selling, you need to come to the coaching calls around Offer with Sarah, around talking about the $5 school membership with Nicole, coming into my office hours. Do not get stuck here, because that's the other place people can get stuck for 6 months and be like, oh, I never sold anything, but I have this really cool website. Unless you're doing websites for a living, you are also failing at this program. If you get stuck there for a million years and you never make any sales, we need you to start making sales like now. Okay. And so finally, after you do all this and you get ready to get into Scale It, which you can skip the web design section, let's say your $5 school is banging, okay? And you are ready to start to make it the best it possibly can be. Or you're working on your website design, or you need something to be promoting with your hand raisers that's outside of the $5 school that you've been promoting. Then you can make your lead magnet, and you can create freebies that attract perfect fit clients for you to grow your email list. And these freebie people are not going to be paid customers. So they're actually worth probably even less than what you're going to get with your $5 members. But these lead magnets will live on your website, turn your website into a lead generation machine. There'll be something that you can use to grow your email list with ads. They're going to be something that you can put into your $5 school community that will reward them. It could be a pack of AI images that they could use for their business if you have a whole entire group of women entrepreneurs. Maybe you're a designer who focuses on fitness trainers and you're helping fitness entrepreneurs with a bunch of stock images that you've created with AI that they get as something you would normally have on a website as a freebie. You would give it to them. Maybe you're going to use the secret vault PLR thing that I'm going to recommend to you, that you're going to reskin a lead magnet and you're going to offer that in there. It's going to be a planner of some sort. So these freebie things are going to work to grow your list. This is why this is in the Scale It part, because all the other things that you're going to do in the first two phases are going to be getting you sales, getting you creating images, getting you creating videos before you get to this more complex stuff that is going to require you to set up a landing page or set up automations with nurture emails and all of those things that just take a lot more time that are not necessarily getting you sales like today. And I want you're right at the beginning of phase 1 here, to be sales minded, because if you're not thinking about how you're going to be getting sales and connecting with these dream clients that you're going to be serving, you have a very expensive hobby. And I'm so done with people coming into this program and not committing to sell. And I realize that it's not their fault. It's because I didn't push it hard enough. So I'm pushing it now, that you're going to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to create a community of amazing people who are going to worship the ground you walk on. You're going to be changing lives, stepping into your purpose, becoming the person you've always wanted to become, just from focusing on the $5 community first. Okay. Then you're going to lead into lead magnets. Then you can get into Facebook ads. Now, is it possible to get into Facebook ads before you have the lead magnet done? There's one strategy that you're going to be learning to grow your email list that you're going to need a lead magnet for. And you're going to be learning a second strategy that's going to be helping you fill your school. Can you bypass the lead magnet and the email generation ad strategy? Yes, you can. You can go directly to the school scaling ads and use Jesse Heinrich's ad strategy for viral ads. That'll be an amazing way to scale your school. So you do not have to be linear here. I'm just explaining how it all works together. And the last part here are the AI automations. And this is literally the least important thing you need to be focusing on right now. It's important because it will potentially save you tons of time and energy later, but you need a validated offer and sales before it even makes sense to even touch any of this. And that, just to give you an idea, we're $5.5 million in the last 24 months, and we haven't automated a bunch of things in our business yet. We're working on it. We're working towards it. But these things take time to implement and do. But we have AI automations that will help make things easier in your business. And we're adding this in as we're doing this for our own business. And that's the last part and the least important part of this entire process. Okay. So the big picture, how this all fits together, is you have build it, where it gets you something real to sell, brand it, makes it look irresistible and professional, and scale it, gets it in front of the right people so you can grow without burning out. And keep in mind, in the build it phase, you're going to have the spark starters that are going to work with brand it. You don't need to get to scale it to truly start to actually get traction and get sales. Okay, that's the scale up part, is really about ads and automations and being able to put fuel on the fire of what you've currently created after you've validated it. Don't run to the school ads section if you don't even have one member yet. Let's get at least 100 members in before you start to think about how to put the fuel on the fire. The repeatable cycle, each phase builds on the next, but you can loop back with it, as I've explained here, on what areas you can skip and what you need to repeat over and over again to launch. You're in the right place. Wherever you're starting, whether you're finding your offer, refining it, or ready to explode your reach, you're in the right place. Let's go get you validated, branded, and scaled so that your ideas don't just look good, but you actually get paid.